hello! It's our mom. This is the one you got from the professor? Oh, yes, indeed. And we caught ourselves. Oh yeah, I did not give it a nickname. Still, I should have. But I didn't, because I'm lazy. But we'll be setting off on our adventure. Yeah. And with that, we get a town map. No, not running shoes. Unlike other Pokemon games. I believe actually on the 3DS Pokemon games and onwards, you don't actually get running shoes at all because you already can run by default, which would make sense, considering like the 3DS has a circle pad. So we could, and with the circle pad, you could be able to do this or this. But moving in this game is actually pretty slow. I don't know if I like that or not. But yeah. And you know what? Let's go ahead and nickname this, since we are going to be using Eevee on our team. So you can change name, and we're going to give it a nickname. It can be a 12-character nickname, unlike 10. Alright, so, one person that I happen to stumble across while I am in like so many Discord servers. One really cool guy. He's super generous. All around Discord. If you ever talk to him, he's very chill. He's also very nice. His name is Roxas. So we're gonna go ahead and name him Roxas. Shoutouts to Roxas if you're watching this. So yeah. Okay. So now that that's over, let's go ahead and move on our. Oh yeah. If you like you know your Pokemon will be following you. And you know, when you happen to run your Pokemon into when you happen to run into your Pokemon like that, and he just disappears and like teleports into different places. It looks really funny. I believe you can interact with it. Yeah, you can interact with it. Yeah. All right. Looks like it's joining the Warp of the Sun. All right, that's nice. So for the record, in case you haven't noticed, this game actually plays off for a remake of. It's actually like a remake of Pokemon Yellow, the first generation Pokemon Yellow. Into a Generation 7 game, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so encountering one Pokemon is a little bit different. Where you know, if you run through tall grass, normally when you run through tall grass you'll encounter Pokemon. That is still the case in this game. However, ooh, that was bad. Okay, I missed. I did not know I can actually miss with throwing Pokeballs. What the heck, man? Alright, I've never actually played with Joy-Cons before. I'm not sure if I'm liking this, but I mean, if this is my only way of recording this game, then I have to deal with it somehow. But there we go. We got ourselves a Bellsprout, which is very nice. And you also get experience for catching Pokemon. So that's cool. All right, so with that we get a Bellsprout, and actually, you know what? We are going to be using Bellsprout in the team. As terrible as that sounds. And that's actually because since the 8 gym system is back in this game, the first gym, I'm pretty sure Roxas won't be able to stand a chance. Although actually, yes, Roxas can stand a chance, but I would like to have a more easier time with the first gym. So we're gonna go ahead and name this Bellsprout here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that will be the nickname of choice here, at least for now. Yeah, we're gonna call her Hannah. All right, so in the Route 1, in the original games, you would encounter, Pidgeys and Rattatas. This time around, you can catch a little bit more than just Pidgeys and Rattatas. We have Pidgeys, Rattatas, and then we have already the version-exclusive Pokemon, depending on which game you have. I have a Bellsprout, which is only exclusive to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. If you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, you'll instead encounter a Oddish instead. So if you're looking to get a Bellsprout on your team, when you have the Let's Go Pikachu game. Unfortunately, that will not be a viable option unless you trade it into this game, Let's Go Pikachu. So since you gain experience for every time you catch a Pokemon, that is that is a somewhat decent strategy in order to train your Pokemon. There is of course 150 Pokemon in this game, just like in the original game, red, blue, green, yellow. I'll catch as many as I can, but I will not be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to catch every Pokemon. Although this is a very highly encouraged game to catch Pokemon. But anyway, I did not finish what I was saying earlier. But so normally in in regular Pokemon games, when you walk through tall grass, you'll encounter Pokemon. And that is the same case here, except you can see the Pokemon, so you'll know what you'll encounter. However, I like this system a little bit more because with this system, you actually know what you're going to be encountering. In other Pokemon games, when you run through tall grass, you won't know what you'll be encountering unless the battle initiates. So, that's a little bit hard, especially when you're trying to find a Pokemon that usually has a low encounter rate. And there are Pokemon that will have lower encounter rates as we go through this game. So anyway, so this is Route 1. Route 1 is supposedly straightforward, but I am going through. Anyway, what was I saying? I got. Oh yeah, that's right. Route 1 is a little bit It's supposedly very straightforward. Route 1, but I'm taking a lot longer than I'm supposed to be taking in order to get through Route 1. There's a hidden raspberry. Berries in this game are used to the wild Pokemon battle system is a little bit different in this game. Berries in this game are used to increase your catch rate into catching Pokemon for the most part, since you can't send out your Pokemon while catching a wild Pokemon in this game. Basically, the wild Pokemon, in case you're wondering, what is this wild Pokemon system? Why is it so different? That is actually because the wild Pokemon system is pretty much just like the Pokemon Let's Go, or Pokemon Go game. Like I said, Pokemon Go is a mobile app on Android or Apple. So that is what the wild Pokemon battle is straight off of. Alright, so we got the parcel from the Pokemon Mart guy, and, so we're supposed to go back to Professor Oak. And actually, the game lets you go straight back to the lab. That way you don't have to walk all the way back to Professor Oak, which is actually really cool. Although I wouldn't have mine, because it isn't really hard to make your way back to Professor Oak's lab from Viridian City. Oh man, I like this. This Eevee is great. Eevee here seems to really like it's really come to be a true partner. Is that a grammar error or something? I don't know. I think you got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? And here's your parcel. Oh, so my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. I wonder what the parcel is anyway. Eevee just rides on you like that? That's so cool. What fine timing. Alright, so we got some very handy items, and he's going to share some. We got raspberries. That's what the parcels are? Okay. So we got. You're starving. You're gonna eat them? Those berries are for Pokemon, not you. So yeah, it's just like animal food. You can't eat the animal food because they're not specifically made for human beings. They're specifically for animals. Like for example, dog food. No human being would be crazy enough to eat dog food. Yeah, that was a close one. It's just like in Hunger Games when Katniss and Peeta tried to kill themselves, like at the very end. Okay, so yeah, like Professor Oak just said, you can either catch a lot of Pokemon or stick with your main Pokemon. I haven't really decided how I'm going to go about with catching Pokemon in this game. Whether I'm only going to be catching my team members, or I'm only going to be catching just a lot of Pokemon. Did she wave at me, or is she petting the Eevee? I can't tell. But anyway, let's go and make our way out of here. Oh, great. What else can you do with Pokemon? If you're a trainer, you can have Pokemon battles! Oh, guess what? It is time to battle. Alright, our very first battle against somebody. This is our first boss fight. We have Rival Vince. Alright, so Vince is going to have his main Pokemon, which is depending on the game that you're playing. Depending on which game you're playing, he can either have Pikachu or Eevee. If he has Pikachu, then it's going to be Thundershock and Growl. Doesn't have the third move for whatever reason. And then of course, if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, he's going to have an Eevee, level 6 normal type with Tackle and Growl, not Tail Whip for some reason. But I mean, I guess he has a, I guess he got rigged or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, he goes for the Growl, which sucks because now our attack is lowered. But there we go. Defeated Pikachu, and there we go. Also, every Pokemon that in your party gains experience as well. So pretty much every single Pokemon has XP share built in on them, which is really nice. So I believe the XP share is no longer available in this game, which would make sense. Oh, yes I did. And it looks like Eevee enjoyed it. And I think I enjoyed it too. So I believe there's no abilities in this game either. So that's going to make things a little bit fun, I guess. Also, I believe, I haven't tried this out yet, but I believe you talked to Mom here. She does not heal me up. Okay, I don't know if she does at all or will later, but I mean, normally, Mom is known for healing up your Pokemon in the other games, but I don't know. I mean, considering how different this game is, who knows? All right, we get sportswear from Vince's sister here, and so basically, sportswear is used to design either yourself or your main Pokemon. So the sportswear in this case is used to design your Eevee or your Pikachu depending on your game. So you can pet. So this is like the play option right here. You can play with your Eevee or your Pikachu. You can do some pretty funny things here, which is nice. Seems like Roxas really likes that. Alright, you can also give Roxas a berry, and Roxas can eat the berry, just like that. Alright, that's cool. Man, you can tell I'm nervous, because you can see how shaky my hands are. Oh man. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, now we have that option, and then if you go to your bag here and go to clothing trunk, this is where you can design your outfit for your Pokemon. So we have a hat, it's a sports cap, alright? And then you can also put on sportswear onto your Pokemon. And can I actually see what it looks like? I guess we won't be able to see until we engage it in battle. So next time I go into a battle, you'll be able to see what it looks like. Alright, so I believe that's pretty much it. Oh, never mind. Okay. So we have our first regular trainer battle. And and just like usual, I will be speeding up trainer battles, just because I typically don't have a lot to say for these battles. They're basically just, you you know, just trainer battles, just to train your experience. Not all trainers are required to battle, but it's nice to battle as many trainers as you can, just so you can gain some experience for later on. Because, you know, if you're just only fighting the required battles, then you're not going to gain a lot. Well, you're going to eventually run to a level barrier where you're just too under level to do stuff. And then at that point, it just becomes impossible to beat the game, which wouldn't be fun. You look pretty pleased about doing something. Yeah, I'd be another trainer, of course. Oh yeah, so now he's gonna tell us about Pokemon Centers and Pokemon Marts. Well, in this case, he's talking about Pokemon Centers. You go inside a Pokemon Center, you get healed up, it's free, take advantage of it. You'll be using these a lot throughout your journey, unless you're a speedrunner. Then if you're a speedrunner, then you try to avoid Pokemon Centers for as much as you can. There's also a Pokemon Marts in various places as well, where you just buy items with the expense of your Pokedollars. So you can buy Pokeballs, you can buy items, healing items. Sometimes there will be like other accessories on stock, like mail, X items, etc. Those are for later, though. So yeah. Alright, so one more thing that I want to go ahead and do is if you go ahead and go behind this fence area, there is, well, here's a tree, but over here is a hidden item, which is a potion. Potions is, of course, the basic healing item. It heals 20 HP. That's it. Alright, and with that, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So, I mean, slower than my Pokemon, the last time we did a Kanto adventure, just through Fire Red and Leaf Green from like 4 or 5 years ago. Slower progress, but I mean, I'm just gonna take my time here throughout this playthrough, just to enjoy the experience. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.